All right, guys, salute. Listen, I started this video before, guys. I got like 3 of the benefits and the attributes of high testosterone levels in men on that last live. If you came in, you probably seen the technical difficulties. Well, listen, this is a fresh video. No more technical difficulties. And I'm going to go over 10 powerful attributes and the benefits of those attributes of these powerful high testosterone benefits and signs, guys. Very powerful. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to encourage every man that's watching this video right now to boost your testosterone levels naturally. All right, you're going to benefit tremendously by boosting your T levels naturally. So look, if you guys are excited to hear what these major benefits and attributes are of high testosterone levels in men, adequate testosterone levels in men, go ahead and throw a like on this video right now. Comment in the chat, all right? Now, as I'm going to go over these benefits, these attributes and benefits, even though I'm doing that, this is a Q&A. So I want you guys to feel comfortable commenting on the video so that you guys can get specific information. I want to make sure my mic is on. And okay. So that you guys can, get your questions asked as we're going through this stuff. Also, feel free to share whatever it is that you know and what you think. Guys, this is a brotherhood, all right? And it's all about encouraging men to boost their testosterone levels naturally, all right? So we're going to dig deep. And like I said, feel free to throw a like on this video, and we're going to get into it. Now, real quick, I just want to make sure that I can kind of see what's going on. So while I'm doing that, hopefully I can get some of the guys back in the video because the video had messed up and I had technical difficulties, so I know I lost a good amount of guys, but some of y'all were popping in. Let's see. But now we good and we back rolling. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man. All right. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. All right, so the first clear attribute, the first powerful benefit and attribute of having high testosterone levels in men is going to be increased mass, increased muscle mass and strength, all right? Now, how's this an attribute? Well, it's enhanced. It pretty much gives you an enhanced ability to build and maintain muscle. This is one of the biggest things, all right? Having that ability to build and maintain muscle is powerful, especially when you're doing a cut. So I've been doing a cut for 16 weeks, right? So I'm on week 16. I'm coming off of a maintenance week, man. If you've been following my channel and stuff like that, you've been seeing my shorts. I've been showing y'all the transformation, which is great. But it's going to continue. But as I've been boosting my testosterone levels, right, utilizing virility, also utilizing this powerful testosterone booster smoothie, guys, with these powerful raw herbs that will change any man's life. I truly believe this is changing mine. It's helping me retain muscle as I'm burning fat, as I'm lowering my body fat. So this clearly indicates that I'm experiencing high testosterone. I'm going through this benefit my darn self. It makes it easier to build muscle. It also makes it easier to retain muscle. Now, how is this a benefit? Regular workouts become way more effective, leading to significant muscle growth and improved strength. So if one of your main goals is getting stronger, boosting those T levels is going to help you out a lot with that. It's going to help out tremendously with that, guys. So keep that in mind, man. Now, we're going to dig deep into it, right? We're going to get to the second one. I hate that the last video messed up because, I was really getting deep into that. And I also had some guys that was commenting. So hopefully they come back and they ask their question so that I can answer it for them, right? But we're going to get into the second one. So the second attribute is going to be reduced body fat, all right? Reduced body fat. Now, reduced body fat, how is this an attribute? Pretty much it gives you better fat metabolism and distribution, right? So if you have better fat metabolism and distribution, that helps out tremendously. You're going to notice improvements on so many different levels, right? When it comes to your body fat, right? If you can reduce body fat a lot more better and a lot more easier, that's a benefit. Which drives me to this next point on how it's a benefit, right? So pretty much when you're dealing with this attribute, right? When you're able to reduce, you're going to have a sense of reduced body fat, so less body fat on your body because your T levels are high. You're going to notice that it's easier to maintain a lean physique and reduce excess body fat. It's a lot more easier, right? Contributing to like your overall health. So the more and more, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm trying to look, see if there's any comments on here because I'm on Instagram as well, guys. So I'm not just on YouTube, I'm on Instagram too. So I'm kind of looking at that chat as well. But you'll notice, improved overall health as well. So that's why it's so important to boost your T levels naturally, especially if you're looking to reduce your body fat, especially if you're looking to, cut and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to notice some improvements tremendously. So keep that in mind, right? This is why you want to boost your T levels naturally. This is why you want to change the game and take your T levels to a higher level. Now, I do want to talk about this real quick. I said this on the last live that messed up, right? I'm all about encouraging men to boost their T levels, but don't get this idea or don't get obsessed with this idea where you're like, yo, I want to boost my T levels to the highest amount of testosterone as possible. And the reason why I say that is because, there's things that could come with that, right? There's possible side effects that may come with that. It really depends on the individual, and your body and how your body responds to such a high testosterone level. That's why when you get guys who take on, like artificial testosterone or TRT, and listen, no shade towards TRT. If you need it, if you're in a position where, your testosterone levels are super duper low, you're dealing with hypogonadism, do what you got to do. But I've seen plenty of these guys get their T levels up to 1200 and above. I didn't even know. Dang, my lips is. Right, I didn't even know. Up here, y'all. I didn't even know that it was possible to get your T levels like 1800 nanograms per deciliter, 2000 nanograms per deciliter. I didn't even know about that. That was something I found out recently. But the point is there's certain side effects that may come with that. So I say all of that to say this. Though I encourage men, teach men, help men to boost T levels naturally, I do not encourage that you try to get this outlandish, T level. All guys are different, but I'm here to tell you, most men, man, you're probably going to have some type of side effect if your T levels get way too high. So we'll make sure I be clear on that. All right. But as I was saying, reduce body fat, super important. Boosting your T levels can really help you, distribute your body fat a lot better. It makes it easier to stay lean. It helps with reducing your body fat. So this is why you really want to boost those T levels naturally for sure. All right. So now I'm going to get into the third powerful benefit of high testosterone levels and the attribute, right? It's going to be higher energy levels. Higher energy levels. Guys, listen to me. This attribute, the attribute of this is clearly improved stamina and vitality. All right? Improved stamina and vitality. You can't go wrong with this, guys. Think about all the different things that you want to do. Whether some guys, they want to boost their T levels because their sex drive is low. Your libido is low. You don't have that much energy. You feel like, dang, man, I feel tired so much all the time, man. My energy is just low, la, la, la. I'm dragging every other day, man. This is crazy, This will help you out tremendously if you're dealing with energy issues because higher energy levels is a clear indication of higher testosterone levels. And when you start to boost that, that is the benefit, all right? And even go more deeper on that benefit, more energy throughout the day leading to better productivity, workout performance, and overall enthusiasm will help in a lot of different ways. Whether we're talking about your work life, your own life, things that you're looking to achieve, stuff you're working on, projects, family life, relationships. This helps out tremendously. And it's clearly a benefit of higher testosterone levels. So keep this in mind, y'all. For sure, for sure. Now, let me see. I'm trying to look and see. So on the last live, I had some guys comment. I don't know if y'all back in here, but feel free to comment in the chat, yo, if y'all got any questions or anything like that. All right. So now we're gonna dig deep into the fifth one, right? The fifth attribute, and I'll also go into the benefit, of that attribute as well. But it's gonna be improved mood and mental health. Now, this is super important, guys. I mean, come on. One of the biggest issues that a lot of men are dealing with right now is mental health. How many of y'all knew that June is actually Men's Health Month? Like, June is Men's Health Month. But we don't see nobody talking about that. We don't see nobody spreading awareness about that. Ain't nobody thinking about men's health, right? This just so happens to be something that I believe I'm called to do. And this just so happens to be something that I'm very passionate about. And that's men's health and encouraging and helping other men to improve their health, to improve their life, to improve their lifestyle. I just so happen to be doing that. And that's why I know about it. But can y'all believe it? How many of y'all knew or know that June is actually Men's Mental Health or Men's Health Month? And it's been that for years. Nobody's talking about it, So this is one of the biggest things that really get my attention. It's like, man, we really got to stand up for each other and as men, man, and support each other. Because nobody's talking about the fact that June is Men's Health Month. But I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to keep pushing it, and that's what I do. But mental health is a big part of health. And if y'all watch us, y'all know that Superhuman Nation, one of our pillars, is mental health. It is mental health. It is having an understanding of mental health and dealing with mental health in a healthy way. And I'm going to be bringing more content concerning that pillar of Superhuman Nation as well. So y'all stay tapped in. But that's one of the great attributes of improved mood and mental health when it comes to boosting your T levels, right? And the benefit is enhanced overall mental well-being, making you feel more positive and resilient. I'm telling y'all, the more and more I boost my T levels, I can attest to this. I can attest to it. You feel it. When you start doing the things that I teach with Superhuman Nation, our 3 pillars, you start to experience these changes. My guy Jay, if y'all watching the channel, y'all know about Jay. Jay is looking to lose 65 pounds. He's actually already down 10 pounds. So y'all won't even know this. I'm giving y'all an exclusive because we got episode 2 coming. And when episode 2 comes, y'all will get that information. But Jay is already down 10 pounds. He ain't even been fully training with me yet for 2 weeks yet. We right there at the 2-week mark, and he's already down 10 pounds. He's looking to lose 65 pounds. Y'all want to know what he said to me today? He said, man, Kev, he's like, man, I'm feeling so good right now, man. He was like, man, the stuff that you be talking about, the stuff that you teach guys, he was like, I'm experiencing it right now. And he's like, I'm only in a week and some change. He ain't even in 2 weeks fully yet. He already done lost 10 pounds. He says energy is improving. His libido is improving. He said he just feels so amped and he feels inspired and he feels like ready to live his life. He just feel like he got more life in him. He was like, before he was working with me and training with me, and we was just going to work. He said most days just kind of felt like blah blah. Why do y'all think that he's experiencing that? Because he is practicing literally the things that I teach y'all. He's getting everything that you guys can get and more that y'all already get from my content, the value, and the one-on-one stuff that y'all could get if you decide to work with me. He's getting all of that, and he's experiencing it. He's like, yo, I'm just feeling so much better. He's like, I'm feeling manly. I'm feeling more masculine. He's like, he's like, when he with his girl, he just feel like, he can handle business. Like these last 2 weeks, he was telling me, he's like, yo, these last 2 weeks, he was like, I can't contain myself, sexually and stuff with his girl. So I say all that to say this, man, that you're going to notice this improvement with your T levels off rip when you start practicing the things that I teach and the things that we push with Superhuman Nation concerning boosting T levels. And one of them is definitely going to be improved mood and mental health. once you start to practice these things. All right, guys. So we got some questions in the chat. And look, feel free to throw a like on the video, guys, if y'all are excited about getting this information. And, to let YouTube know what we got going on and that y'all enjoy and appreciate the information. All right. My man, Graphic Arts, he said, are you located in the Carolinas? Yes, I am. I am in the Carolinas. Graphic Arts, do I know you? Do you know me? I assume you know me if you ask me if I'm in the Carolinas, because I am in the Carolinas. And if you do, I probably met you somewhere, or we probably know each other, but I'm not for sure who you are because I see Graphic Arts, so I don't know. I'm not for sure exactly who you are, but yeah, I'm in the Carolinas for sure. What's up, man? You got questions or anything? Just throw it in the comment section, and I got you. Cracky Chan, he said nobody talks about it because of the devil and his agendas. Oh, that's a big fact. We know that. We know that there has been a humongous attack on man since Adam. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so that's clear. Nobody's talking about it at all, man, for sure. There's a huge attack on men and masculinity, but listen, that's why we got to stay strong and stay firm. And why do y'all think I'm doing what I'm doing? See, a lot of people don't even understand the calling, the big calling and the big purpose behind what it is that I'm doing. But I do. And everybody's going to start to catch on. Once more people start being impacted, once God helped me to break through the barriers of social media and all these platforms and stuff, and my content start to make it through all the barricades, and I just start keeping the momentum coming of content with this powerful information, and it start getting out to more men, then y'all gonna see the purpose for why I believe I've been called to encourage men, help men to boost their T levels, right? Help men to embrace their masculinity and focus on improving, man. As a man, we need that as men. If we keep walking around with hypogonadism, low testosterone levels, bro, we can't really do what we're called to do. How you gonna get out here and do what you're called to do when you're tired all the time, when you don't got no energy, when your sex drive is low, when you're not even fertile, so you're struggling to reproduce. Like, how are you gonna live in your purpose? How are you gonna be walking in the power that God has called you to walk in? When we're being attacked in so many darn different levels, we don't even realize and understand, right? Our testosterone levels are plummeting. There's records, all right? Y'all could look at statistics if y'all think I'm just capping or talking on here. The statistics show that testosterone levels in men have dropped drastically and tremendously in the last 30 years. I mean, all you got to do is go look back and look in the past and look back in the past, bro. You can see how much the testosterone levels have dropped in men and like how high. You know what? I'm going to do a separate video about this. And I'm going to go get the specific information, the specific statistics that show how much testosterone levels have dropped in men. And why do y'all think that that's happening? It's for a reason, all right? But I'm not going to get too deep into that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I just really want to focus on giving y'all the value, right? So that whoever get the value, you apply it and it blesses your life, man, and you can pass it on to other men, right? Share my content, y'all. Share it. If you hear something, see something, and it's like, wow, it's powerful. Give it to another man. Share it to another man. Text to another man. If y'all see some information, y'all like, dang, bro, this is powerful. I can use this. It can help me boost my T levels, feel better about myself, feel better as a man. Yo, share that with your brother. Share that with a friend, yo. Because that's the best way that you can show love to your fellow man is by giving them something that can help them improve and navigate way better on this earth, yo. Boosted T levels are so much more deeper than I think people think about it. I think the main thing that they think about is, sex drive and, being able to have great sex and better erections and all this stuff. That stuff is cool, but I'm telling you, that's not it. There's so much more to boosting your T levels. But we'll get into that. Cracky Chan. Have you tried hyperdosing vitamin D3 with K2 to boost T levels? I'm taking about 21,000 IUs a day on the weekends. I'll be taking 50,000 IUs daily. No, I don't do that because I have other things that's way more effective. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking vitamin D, but you got to be real careful. Don't, if you overtake vitamin D, that can cause some issues. I see that you're taking a K2 with it, which is very good. It can really come against the calcification that can happen from overdoing vitamin D. But I'm telling you right now, I will still be super careful with that. You would be better off utilizing the raw herbs that I'm going to be releasing super duper soon, right? That's way better. Now, virility is awesome and good. So virility is going to help you off top. But if you do virility and you do these raw herbs and do this smoothie, and you follow the testosterone booster smoothie schedule and cycle it the way that I tell you, the instructions and everything will be in it when you receive these raw herbs. You'll get all the instructions, the cycle, how dosage, how much of each herb you need to take, how many days a week, when you cycle off, all that good stuff. If you do that, you won't need to be hyperdosing with no vitamin D or none of that. Just get you some sufficient amount of vitamin D and be straight. You know what I'm saying? I encourage my guys to increase vitamin D levels with your diet. Eat foods that are higher in vitamin D. Why? Because I sell supplements, but supplementation is literally that. It's meant to supplement, right? So I always encourage men and tell men, look, if you taking more than 3 to 4 vitamins in supplemental form, you're probably not absorbing a lot of that. And a lot of that stuff is probably just getting wasted, right? Whereas if you got like, a decent multivitamin and you started focusing and eating specific foods that have these vitamins that you might be deficient in it, or not, I don't even want to speak on deficiency. If you're deficient in a vitamin, yeah, take it. I'm not talking against that. But if you're not sure and you're thinking like, oh, I need to take this for this, I need to take this for that, I need to take that for this, I don't recommend that, right? Whatever you think that you need more of, eat the foods that's high in these vitamins, high in these micronutrients, high in these minerals. Your body is going to absorb it so much better. Point blank, period. So, and that's a part of the Superhuman Nation mission, but not only mission, our whole blueprint on what we encourage and teach men, right? It's all about the diet. You boost your main foundation of boosting your T levels is going to start with your diet. Then it's going to be herbs. Then it's going to be lifestyle, right? And that lifestyle part is not small. Bodybuilding. And you don't have to bodybuild to get on stage. Bodybuild as a lifestyle is going to encourage that your testosterone levels get boosted. Build muscle, lean muscle. There's studies that show that the more lean muscle that men have, lower body fat, the higher the testosterone level will be, right? And when I say that, obviously I mean a healthy body fat. So not like, I'm not saying 6% body fat. That's too low, right? But if you're anywhere between 8% body fat to about 14% body fat, it's very healthy. And if we want to get dialed in a little more, I'd probably say between 10 and 14% body fat is ideal for testosterone levels, right? And then having some lean muscle, your T levels are going to be great. T levels is going to be on 1,000. So, guys, y'all got to get with this Superhuman Nation movement, because everything that I'm bringing and pushing and everything that Superhuman Nation is going to be about, it needs to encourage more men to boost their T levels and improve. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything that this mission is about is to help men improve, boost their T levels, and live the life that they deserve to live. That's what Superhuman Nation is about. That's what this brand of, this logo up here is about. Why is it called Superhuman Nation? Because it's about us. We're a nation. This is meant for men. If the world don't give a damn about us, the least that we could do is care about ourselves and care about each other. And that's what this nation is about. Men helping other men, encouraging other men, being there for each other, man. That camaraderie. All right, who we got? Ikem Ara. Hey, if I messed your name up, my bad, yo. Hopefully you're still here. He said, You still have maximal libido subs for sale. All right, so we do have virility for sale. Okay, virility is for sale right now. You can get that at superhumanechelon.com. Maximal libido, we're thinking about re-releasing it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The raw herbs and the testosterone booster smoothie is way more effective than maximal libido, and we're gonna be releasing that. And I have a firm feeling that once we release these raw herbs for the testosterone booster smoothie, y'all ain't gonna need nothing else. That thing right there, once you get that and then you start to follow the cycle, you utilize the herbs, you make the smoothie, you're not gonna need maximal libido. You got virility and you take that, it's a wrap. It's a complete wrap. And the reason why I'm presenting this to y'all is because this right here, I've seen guys get the most results with. And not only that, I've gotten the most results with it. The first time that I drank this smoothie, this might be TMI, but I'm just being real with you. The first time I drank this smoothie, as I was drinking the smoothie, I started to feel horny. No lie. No lie. God knows I'm telling the truth. And here's the thing. This concept of horniness, I want to make sure that be clear on this. Men, your sex drive, your libido, guys, know and understand that this is a part of your innate inner purpose to recreate and to reproduce, man. That's really what it's about. All right. It ain't about getting out here and banging as many chicks as you could bang. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to do that, man, that's on you. I don't judge your soul because I'm not God. But I'm here to say, guys, when y'all hear me talk about improving your sex drive, improving your libido, guys, that right there is meant for your innate purpose to reproduce, man, and recreate. You understand? So, of course, yeah, and you're supposed to enjoy it. That's why God made it enjoyable. That's why God made it pleasurable. So I'm not taking away from that. That's one of the best parts about it. But I'm just saying, if we're going to get deep and real with it, it's your purpose, man. And if we got men walking around who don't feel that umph or that motivation to have sex, to have that libido, to reproduce, we're pulling away from that man's purpose. This is deeper. I'm telling y'all, man, this is way more deeper than what y'all might think. So when y'all see Superhuman Nation, I want y'all to think about that. Like, that's why it's called Superhuman Nation. We got to be a nation, right? Rising. Men who are like, look, I'm not going to be walking around with low testosterone levels no more. I'm not going to be walking around struggling with libido no more. I'm not going to be walking around feeling anxious or depressed and down. I'm not going to be walking around feeling like crap no more. I'm going to be confident. I'm going to be energetic. I'm going to have a great freaking body. I'm going to have a great physique. I'm going to look masculine. I'm going to look manly. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to stand on my 10 toes as a man. You understand? That's what Superhuman Nation is about. And the value that I bring y'all, these things that I'm giving y'all about boosting your T levels, that's just the groundwork. That's the foundational work. The more and more you start to improve those areas and you start boosting your T levels, you're going to have a better understanding of what your purpose is and why you're here on this earth. All right? But that's going deeper. I'm speaking, 2 to 5 years from now, where I'm doing masterminds and I'm doing retreats and I'm doing masterminds. And I'm meeting up with men and we're coming together. And hands-on, we are literally doing things where I'm literally teaching y'all these concepts in person and walking y'all through the process and doing challenges together, and really, really experiencing the improvements of this information. That's future talk, but that's something that's going to be coming later. That's a part of the plan, right? Where we are banding together as men, we're improving, we're growing. There's so many things that's up here. And I don't say a lot of it because, this is stuff that God is showing me. These are visions that God is showing me. So I done been there and done it. I done dealt with talking to people and sharing these visions that God give me. And they be looking at me like I'm crazy, and I've, even took that in myself and kind of felt like, dang, like, maybe I am tripping. Maybe this ain't even real, what I'm thinking. Scratch that. That's dead. I don't think like that anymore at all. And I don't even waste my time going and talking to some people about some of this stuff, because everybody ain't gonna understand the vision that God give you, because God is giving you that vision. So God give you this outlandish vision that's outside of the norm, that people can't even freaking perceive in their own mind about you. But see, God know, because God is greater than you and greater than them and know way more than they do, right? Of course they're not going to understand. Of course their mind is too small to grasp what it is that you're talking about. So I had to accept this, right? That's why I don't waste my time going to talk to certain people about these things, because their mind can't even grasp the idea. If ever you feel a vision in your head, or you see something about yourself, or something that you feel like you're called to do or want to do, and you go talk to somebody that you close to, or you think love you and support you and all that, and they look at you like you crazy, God gave you that vision. As long as it's morally correct, what I'm saying? As long as it's not literally crazy and you're not talking about doing nothing immoral or wrong, right? If it's good and great, and these people, they just looking at you like you're crazy, that's probably something that God told you you're going to do, and you can do it, and go for it. And don't worry about what anybody thinks. Straight like that. And that's from one man to another, y'all. Straight up. I know I got off topic, y'all, but I'm super passionate about this. I'm passionate about helping men boost their testosterone levels. Every time I get an email, a DM, where a dude's like, yo, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm practicing what you're telling me, man. I'm noticing A, I'm noticing B, I'm noticing C. I'm noticing my sex drive increase, man. I'm getting lean, bro. I'm losing body fat. I'm getting stronger. My body's transforming. It makes my day every time I see that stuff. And it pushes me. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, y'all. Straight up. So I'm passionate about it, y'all. There's no games, no jokes. Cracky Shandy said, I can't wait for those herbs, bro. Hey, they coming. Definitely coming, man. He said, amen. The Lord does give visions. Oh, he definitely do. He definitely do. And I remember God, I believe that God was giving me visions when I was like real young. And I'd go talk to my people about it, my mom about it. And they would look at, especially my mom, she looked at me like I was crazy. But those things are happening today. It's stuff that I was telling my mom about back when I was like 11, 12, 13. It's happening now. It's happening now. And when the first thing happened that people used to look at me crazy about, that I was telling people, that's when I knew. It don't matter how close somebody is to you. It don't matter if they're your family. It don't matter if they're your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your wife, your husband, whoever. Don't ever put what they think before God, because they just humans. Straight like that. All right, man, we're going to get into this next one. I know I kind of went all the way off, man. And we have 33 minutes, so it's all good. Look, throw a like if y'all appreciate the information and y'all appreciate what it is I'm talking about in this video, throw a like on the video. Look, happy Men's Health Month. Happy Men's Health Month. I'm happy, I'm proud to know that I got my foot in men's health, and that's what I do. And I'm so excited about it, man. Salute. All right. Look, y'all, I'm so passionate, I'm losing my voice. I've been grinding, y'all. Y'all don't even know, for the last couple of weeks, I've been in the zone. I've just been grinding, doing content. It's coming, y'all. And make sure y'all comment too on these videos, man. Let me know what it is y'all looking for, questions and all that. I got you. All right, man. So this next one is going to be enhanced libido and sexual health. All right, this attribute is increased sex drive and improved erectile function. Guys, this is very important, right? Super important. This is the attribute of an increased libido and increased sex drive, and it's an attribute of high testosterone levels. So as you continue to boost your T levels naturally, you're going to notice this improvement. You're going to notice this benefit, all right? Greater sexual satisfaction and a healthier sexual relationship. You're going to notice these things. Not only that, your partner gonna notice these things. You know, if you're in a relationship, you start practicing the things that I tell you. You utilize virility. You also utilize the raw herbs. Follow the dosages to the T. Follow the cycle to the T. The schedule to the T. Who you with and who you're in a relationship with is gonna notice. They gonna know. You know what I'm saying? My wife, I'm telling you, like my wife, we can't do round twos. It just don't work. It ain't happening. As much as I like to, she like, no, I need a break. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the benefit. That's the benefit of boosting your testosterone levels. You know, it comes with that. It's just a natural byproduct. So that's why I be pushing this and I look out for y'all, man. I push value, give y'all value on boosting your T levels, man. Let's get into this next one. All right. It's going to be better cognitive function. Better cognitive function. As your testosterone levels start to boost, this attribute is better cognitive function. All right. And y'all see me looking off. These are my notes. I like to take notes, y'all, so I can stay on topic. Because as y'all seen earlier, man, I don't want to say I got off topic, but I started to get super passionate and I started to kind of focus and ramble on that. So I like to take notes, you know, just to make sure I stay in line with you know, what this is about and focus on the main point. But, you know, improved or better cognitive function. All right. So this is the attribute. All right. Sharper memory, focus, and cognitive abilities. Bro, I'm telling you, as my testosterone levels started to increase, that was the first thing I noticed. And, you know, I felt kind of like, at first I was feeling kind of weird. I'm like, yo, is this normal? Like my mind was just functioning a lot quicker. I noticed I wasn't dealing with brain fog as much. I noticed that my mind, like I'm calculating numbers in my head, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Clear head. I could process my thoughts a lot easier. You know, like problem solving improved. So I just felt better at solving problems. Just from thinking it out and being able to do this quick. This is a byproduct of improved testosterone levels. Akim Aro, my man, said, when are the herbs dropping? I know I'm late in the game. Oh, I got you, man. So it's going to be dropping super soon, man. I'm hoping that we can go ahead and drop it and start taking orders and shipping these orders out by, what's today? Today's the 14th. Today's, what's today? Look, that's how y'all know I'm grinding hard, y'all. I be mixing up with the days. That's how hard I'm grinding right now, man. I got a very secret reason too why I'm grinding, but that'll be revealed pretty soon too. I just don't want to reveal it yet, but I'm gonna reveal that. And there's another reason, but so today is Wednesday, right? No, heck no. Today is Friday. So we're looking to release those raw herbs, the whole schedule, the cycle on utilizing and making this testosterone booster smoothie, the dosages, everything to the T. We're looking to release this by Monday. So super excited about that, man. I can't wait to get this out to y'all, man. Can't wait to hear y'all testimonials. Can't wait to hear y'all testimonials. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be, listen. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to you know, see the reviews and everything, man, because it's gonna change your life. It's gonna definitely have a huge major change in your life. So definitely stay tapped in with that, guys. And make sure y'all stay tapped in on my community wall, because on that community wall, that's where I announce a lot of things. But not only that, I give great value on my community wall. I don't know if y'all been tapped in. People are tapped in because I get a lot of engagement there. But I'm telling you, like I be having mad value on there, and I'm about to actually load up right now and get a whole bunch of value ready for the next like month. So just stay tapped in on the community wall, y'all. I'm about to be putting up mad value again. I like doing like the quiz questions and stuff like that, which is dope. I also like to do you know, polls, which are awesome, just to kind of make sure that y'all kind of stand on your toes with certain things. And I like to get information from y'all as well. You know, he said, understand, big bro. He said, you're doing the Lord's work. Straight up, man, for real. It's real, bro. And, you know, it took some time for me to realize that. I didn't really start putting two and two together until I started getting certain men coming to me and telling me like, bro, this stuff is like really changing my life, man. Or like, yo, this is like, me and my wife was about to get a divorce, man, because my libido and my sex drive wasn't working. I was like, for real? He's like, man, he's like, yeah, man, I almost lost my wife. He's like, but bro, when I started doing the stuff that you told me, and he's like, when I started taking the things that you were telling me to take and getting into bodybuilding and lifting weights and lowering my body fat, just doing all these different things. He's like, man, my sex drive is amazing. And now we ain't getting no divorce. He's like, nah. He's like, my wife, you know, my wife is happy. So I know that seems a bit sexual and all that, but guys, y'all got to understand something, especially marriage. And no knock to people who ain't married, but especially marriage. Like it's of God, man, to have sex in a marriage, bro. Like marriage is union. Like that's the ordinance of God. So like I love when I get husbands that reach out to me and they're talking about, man, you know, I'm struggling in here, man. I really just want to please my wife. Boom, boom, boom. It's a powerful thing. It's an awesome thing. And I'm glad that I can present this stuff, man. It's helping men in that area and even more areas by boosting your T levels naturally, man. So I'm excited to see where all of this is going to go. And I look to really, I just want to help millions of men, man. I want to help millions of men do this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure it's a million men out here that's going through these things, man. I'm sure it's a million men out here that need to boost their T levels. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Because there's billions of men in the world. So it's definitely a million men who need to do this. I hope to serve y'all. I hope to serve these men. And then there's even men who may be kind of average that just want to get a little boost. They can get served too, man. So, all right, so we're gonna get into this next one, y'all. All right, the next one is enhanced bone density. All right, now this is an attribute. Increased bone strength and density. Now the benefit is reduced risk of osteoporosis and bone fractures, ensuring better long-term skeletal health. Now listen, man, osteoporosis ain't no joke. You know, especially as you get older. You know, when if your bones aren't strong, man, or you're dealing with these brittle bones, man, you could really be out for the count real quick. And you know, as men, I'm 36, so I'm still young. You know what I'm saying? We're still young. Even older men. Yo, bone health is real. I know a lot of people kind of be looking past bone health, don't be thinking about like, oh, I ain't worried about that, man. My bone health, it'll be all right. Da, 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 da. Man, I'm not playing with that. You know, that's something real. That's something serious. So boosting your T levels, man, will improve your bone health. And I think that's just amazing. You want that. We want that bone density. I don't know about y'all, but as I get older as a man, I've been saying this for years. As I get older, I want to be in great shape. I want to be strong. I want to be agile. I want to be very, filled with vitality, filled with virility, strong, not weak, but strong, durable, you know what I'm saying? Powerful. And having strong bones is going to be a big part of that, for sure. All right, here's another one, man. Here's another one. Greater confidence and self-esteem. Bro, this one is so big and so major. I don't think that a lot of people realize or understand the importance of confidence in a man. Like the importance of confidence, the importance of self-esteem. This is where we start to get into mental health, mental and emotional health. And that's why with Superhuman Nation, one of our pillars of boosting T levels is dealing with mental health. Notice, dealing with mental health. When we deal with something, that means we need to work on something, right? So if there are issues in the area of mental health, even if it's just stress alone can have a detrimental impact on your T levels. So this is why mental health is so important in the Superhuman Nation movement and brand and mission and what we do, because we understand that if a man has good mental health, man, it's going to bless him overall. It's going to bless your T levels. It's going to bless you overall, right? And it's not going to negatively impact your T levels, right? It's going to bless it. So improved confidence and self-esteem. All right, the attribute heightened self-assurance and body confidence. Heightened self-assurance and body confidence. That makes me think, like, okay, so as you boost your T levels, apparently, naturally, the byproduct is that your body is going to start to improve. You see what I'm saying? It's going to start to improve, especially if you're doing what Superhuman Nation tell you to do, especially if you're doing what Kevin Black Superman Lewis tell you to do. You have no other choice but for your confidence to increase, your self-esteem to increase. But this shows how powerful hormones are in the body. Testosterone, estrogen, and the effects that it has on not just your physical body, but your mental, your emotional. This is why boosting T levels is so important. And y'all got to get with this Superhuman Nation boost T mode. You know what I'm saying? It's boosting T mode. Because the more and more you boost that testosterone, you're going to notice a lot of powerful benefits, man, and great attributes that'll bless your overall life. But, that's amazing to me. And, with that being a benefit, more positive interactions in social, professional, and personal contexts, leading to overall improved quality of life. This part to me is so freaking important because when we start talking about the quality of life, man, that's a big deal. If we could really examine all the men in the world and do a statistic on the levels of quality of life in a lot of men's lives in the world, I guarantee you that more than 60% of men in this world, the quality of life is probably low. The quality of life is probably low. And I think that's for a number of reasons, right? And look, y'all feel free to comment in the chat too. This ain't all about me. That's why it's called Superhuman Nation. What y'all think? What do y'all think? If they did a poll or if they did statistics on trying to understand the concept of quality of life in men in the world population, how many of those men do y'all think would feel like they have a high quality of life? I don't think that the number's high. I really don't. And in all honesty, it sucks. I've been there. I know what it feels like to just not really feel like I have, like my quality of life is down. And it was for a lot of reasons that go back to the last attribute, or when we're talking about mental health. Self-sabotaging because of not understanding where a lot of that stuff comes from, dealing with issues that I didn't even know that I had. You know how many men are probably dealing with that? The ignorance, not understanding why I deal with certain things until I started to do the work, until I started to work on my mental health, until I went and got therapy, until I started doing research and understanding psychology. Then I was able to figure out a lot of these things that I'm feeling, dealing with, it don't mean I'm crazy. This came from something when I was a child. This is the byproduct of things that I was experiencing as a child that wasn't right. Right? There's probably plenty of men that's going through that. I will say that there are also people in the world, probably, I don't want to really say the majority of the people in the world, but I'm sure, I think that there's a lot of people in the world who went through a lot of stuff when they were children, but they were able to process it. You know what I'm saying? They probably experienced traumas as children, but they were able to process it. And then you got that small percentage of people like myself and whomever else that were not able to process it, maybe because they didn't have a healthy parent to help them process it, or they didn't have a healthy adult or a safe adult to help them process these things that they were experiencing, right? My point is, this is a big deal to me. I mean, that's a high benefit right there. More positive interactions in social, professional, and personal contexts, leading to an overall improved quality of life. Boosting your T levels can help with that. That's amazing. And, all of these different benefits that I'm going through, attributes, they're all reasons to help you guys understand why it's so imperative and important to boost your T levels and to make sure that you got decent T levels and go get them checked. Go get them checked. That's another thing I'm going to be presenting pretty soon here. Ways where you guys can get your T levels checked. Right? I'm going to be looking into some affordable ways. So stay tuned for that. All right. Next one. This is a real good one too, man. Improved cardiovascular health. Improved cardiovascular health. Let me see something. Let me see if I can put this up, y'all, because I know somebody was asking about maximal libido earlier. Boom. So look, you can get virility now. Superhumanechelon.com. Last time I had somebody hit me up, it was like, yo, what's the ingredients to virility? They was like, man, I couldn't see the ingredients on the website. We got the ingredients on the website now, so you can actually see all of that too. So we're good on that. But yeah, improved cardiovascular health, y'all. Here's the attribute: better heart health and optimized cholesterol levels. Powerful attribute. That lets you know that your T levels are starting to raise, or rather, you have decent levels of T. All right, naturally. Or even if you're doing, if you're taking TRT, these are signs that's going to show up too as well. Just let y'all know. But we're doing it naturally, right? Natty, lifetime natty. Benefit: lower risk of cardiovascular diseases and improved overall heart function. All right. Powerful benefit, man. Super duper powerful benefit. Improved cardiovascular health. That's important, guys. It makes total sense. That's why your sex drive improves when your T levels boost, because of the improved heart health and cardiovascular health. That's blood flow. You understand? It's amazing what the body does, what the male body does when we boost testosterone and when we put more testosterone within us, man. It blesses us so much. Now, because this video is getting super long, we have 52 minutes. Did not mean for this video to go that long, but it is what it is. Excuse me. This is the last one: enhanced recovery and physical performance. I love this one. I love it a lot. As an attribute, faster recovery times and better athletic performance. So you're gonna notice this. You're gonna notice it if you start, getting into sports or anything like that. You're doing activities and stuff like that. Or if you're older, you got kids, you playing with your kids. You're gonna notice you're gonna be able to keep up a lot more. Playing football, basketball, whatever you're doing, you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, dang, bro, I'm killing it out here. Boosting your T levels will come with that type of attribute, and you'll notice it. All right. So as a benefit, it says the ability to train harder and more frequently, leading to better fitness outcomes and athletic achievements. Listen, y'all make y'all decision. When you boost your testosterone levels, it comes with some major benefits, major attributes. And when you do this naturally, we're talking longevity and being able to live great into your years with these benefits. And that's what I'm about. I don't have no disrespect or no issue with anybody who do TRT or who choose to get into like PEDs and things like that, right? But I will always encourage men to stay natural as long as you possibly can, man. And I'm hoping and praying that I can stay natural for the rest of my life and that I never, doing these things, practicing all of these principles of superhuman nation, we will never have to deal with anything like that that's artificial, putting anything out, that's foreign to the body like that. So I just want to encourage y'all, man, stay natural, man. Stay natty, stay natural. Utilize all this information that I'm going to be giving y'all, all the value. Stay tapped in. You see a video, man, get on there. Throw a salute. Ask your questions if you have them, man. Throw likes. Subscribe if y'all new to the channel. Now, look, keep focusing on boosting those T levels naturally, man, all right? We need to become superhuman, okay? Listen, if y'all got any questions, if you're watching the replay, throw them in the comment section, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired as hell. I've been doing a lot. But I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all for staying tapped in. Yeah, man, just stay tapped in, and we're gonna keep growing and grinding, man. Until next time, y'all. Salute.